Yo guys, what is going on? It is your boy Nick from Run the Foot Market. Guys, today I'm bringing you, and I'm really happy to be bringing you guys this. We're going to be doing the Team of the Year Market Crash series. We're going to be doing one, guys. You guys know we did one for Black Friday, which was huge. You guys love the Black Friday one. We did one for FUTBIN where we try to get a video up every day looking at the market. But this is going to be a very similar series to the Black Friday market crash, where everybody really got a good gauge of what was going on with the market, and we all got to look at it day by day. Now, when I do these series, I upload these probably every day, and the reason why I want to start doing it is it's January 1st. It may not be every day, obviously, because Team of the Year has not been announced yet, but I'm starting this now because what I'm seeing right now on the market is totally the start of a pre-crash, if not the pre-crash. We're going to go look at some prices today, and we're going to go ahead and then we're going to build a concept squad together in the next few episodes of this video to get ready to be buying some players for our teams. So this series as a whole, guys, should help you guys kind of understand and see every day what's happening with the cards, what's the market's trend in a day, and we're going to take a look at 10 elite players, and we're going to see what is going on with them every day. We're going to talk about what I'm noticing on the market. It's going to be a really good way for a lot of you guys to understand what's happening. Like if you missed out on a stream, or if you just missed in general and you look at the market and you just can't understand why something is happening, well, then this series is perfectly for you. It's how we did it in Black Friday. It's an amazing series, and I'm really happy that I can be doing this again because I love doing this series. I love daily uploading with market crashes. Obviously, it's the most important thing for me to cover. Market crashes are huge. So if you guys do enjoy the video, make sure you guys smash a like, and let's get right into it. So guys, today on Twitter, I want to put this out there, and I'm not leaking this because it is out on Twitter. There is a Reddit post and a whole thread that is saying community Team of the Year this year. It's going to be a Team of the Year community based. I don't know what that means. I don't know what what could happen from it. All I can tell you is this: if it's community based, it's going to mean that obviously the people have input into choosing who gets into Team of the Year, and that could have a big impact on the amount of packs open, right? If there's a community based Team of the Year, I think more packs could actually be open because there's some players that people weren't expecting to get into Team of the Year. Like if I don't know, like if they put a striker Son or a De Gea, guys that weren't in the actual the Ballon d'Or, the UEFA Team of the Year, which actually came out 3 months ago, and that's what they've been doing every FIFA, guys. They've been putting out the UEFA, that kind of Team of the Year. That's been the thing and the theme of Ultimate Team for the last like 5 years. They always do that Team of the Year, and this year, because they moved the event of that to be in October, I think EA is changing the way they're going to run their Team of the Year. So I don't know if it means that the whole Team of the Year team is going to be community based. I was thinking that the scenario for me that makes the most sense is probably that there's going to end up being the Team of the Year that was selected back in October. So those 11 players, which includes Buffon, Bonucci, Ramos, Marcelo, Dani Alves, Kroos, Modric. I think Kroos, Modric, and can't remember the other midfielder. And then I think it was Iniesta, and then you have Ronaldo, Neymar, and Messi. I think that was the Team of the Year. I could be wrong with one of them or two. Somebody did I say Bonucci, Buffon, whatever. So that's the 11, and then I'm thinking realistically what they could do by meaning community-based. Well, that could happen to end up being that we get a bench this year that's community-based. So 12 players are selected on the bench, and the reserves combined to make up the community aspect of the Team of the Year. I can't really see them not putting in the players who actually got into Team of the Year. Who knows, man? It's EA. They're full of curveballs. But why I'm starting this episode in this series kind of today is that, guys, the market is going down like crazy, and I think, we saw it this weekend, right, where a lot of prices started to actually go down in value. People started to sell their teams, but it wasn't just them selling their teams. People were getting ready for Team of the Year, and it's usually what happens is that we expected this year, that everything is happening before last year. So last year, the pre-crash was like January 7th, 8th, or 9th, or 6th, something like that. And right now, I'm making this video January 1st, and I've already picked up a few cards before I've even made this video today, because the prices for me were just too cheap, and I think people are really trying to liquidate because they're scared of Team of the Year. And I think it's just some theme that we've seen every year, guys, where it's like, not every year, but most years recently, like the last 2 years, people always wait for an event to be announced or something, and then something happens right in the market. I think this year it's more prevalent than ever, where people just wait for an announcement to make them say, okay, I can go sell this, or okay, I can go buy that, and then they go do it. And the thing was, like, when we had the Icon SBCs last week, everybody was just waiting to know that there was Icon SBCs, when realistically the smart play would have been to sell in the hype, like every investment should be, to just sell in the hype, never really play the odds, and you would have made your money. So it's just interesting to see that here, that I really think Team of the Year could have, a spike in the market. I think, you know, the market could go up by team of the year time. Looking at some of the prices right now, and we'll start to do that right now. I'm sorry about the long intro, but there was so much to talk about in terms of the Reddit leak and all these things going on. Like, you have a Hullet right now that's been 1.4 to 1.5 for the last like 3 weeks. It was 1.3 last week, and now it's 1.15, so he's already down 150k. Vieira had a prime icon SBC, so as you can see here, his 91 is out on the market. It's currently at around 3 mil. I think the lowest it's been is 2.7. But look at the 88. I mean, the 88's been selling at around 2 million all FIFA, and right now you can get the 88 for like 1.6. I want to say. I mean, look at what I picked up the 88, and I'll go show you guys in my squad what I ended up. My formation's messed up right now because that's my in-game I was showing people. I picked up the Vieira 88 for 1.58 million coins, which for me, like, this guy's been selling at 2 mil all FIFA. He hasn't been at this price since the second day of FIFA. I had to buy him. Like, for me, that was such a good price, and I wanted to get him for my team. I had to get him at that price. So that's the move I've already made with him. Now, the interesting thing to look at is that a lot of the icons are down. A lot of them are down. Like, it's not just Hullet, it's not just Vieira. It's been especially the central ones. The central ones are getting killed. Like, the center back ride card is usually 770k and 750k, and I've seen it actually. You know, this is just high right now. This when I was on about an hour ago, he was around 640, 650. So it's actually crazy how much icons are go down. You could see this in Del Piero as well. Del Piero's a player I look at all the time, and I know you guys might be like, hey, I don't trade with these icons. Just wait a second. We're going to get into the other things. I mean, I've seen his Del Piero get close to under a million. He hasn't gone for it yet. I don't know if he's going to, but he's close. Now, there's players like Bale that are huge in weekend league demand, and a lot of people rate him. And, you know, he's been like 370, 380. And when I was looking earlier, he was actually down to like 285. Which I've been saying, if this guy gets to 270, he's a must buy. I can't believe he's actually that low. Bill's a really good one to see kind of what's going on with the market because he gets panic sold very easily. I don't know why, don't ask me, but he does just get panic sold whenever big events go on. So you can totally see that we're definitely starting up with some kind of panic. Like, Ronaldo's at 1.72. The panic is starting to begin, guys, and I think it could continue a little longer, but here's my problem this year, and that's what we're going to continue to do in the series, and that's why I like doing this series. It's a way for us to kind of track our progress every day and see what's going on with the market. You know, I've talked to some investors, and I myself have already made some buys on some icons because those are just getting way too low, and it's way too early. We could see many things happen. We could see all these cards down right now, and then we could actually see a rebound of all of them, like they all go up before even there's a Team of the Year announcement, or when there's a Team of the Year announcement. I think here's the thing that a lot of people right now are waiting for, and they're waiting for this Team of the Year announcement to be put out on Twitter by EA. One of two things is going to happen when this announcement comes out. People are either going to panic sell everything in their club, or people are going to be like, okay, the announcement's out, waiting for cards to drop, and cards don't drop, and they panic buy. They're like, okay, cards are not dropping that much, I got to go buy, I got to get my team. And what happens is the market actually goes up that day, and people are overpaying for what they could have picked up last week. What I just want to reiterate to you guys is that during Black Friday, there was a real pre-crash where you could have got some deals, and I actually didn't pick up on a ton of them. I waited a little bit longer, and I got too greedy. So I think the message I'm trying to tell all you guys watching today as we start this new series, and if you're new to this series, don't get too greedy with your buys. Like, if you see something that you really like, and you look at FUTBIN.com, you use the graph tools, and you say, hey, this is down like 20-25%. How much more do I want out of this card? You can see here, and I'll show you. I've made another. I actually did buy I got a Pele this morning that I'm making this video for about 3.89, something like that. But I do want to show you, like, I picked up a Griezmann last night for 557 because for me it was just too cheap. Like, Griezmann at 550 was like a price that I was like, hey, you know what? Like, that's just too low for me. I'm going to buy the card, and I'm going to go ahead and just try to list it right now because for me, I was happy at that price. I'm going to just get my money so I can reinvest somewhere else, but there's certain cards that you need to watch, and we'll start to add them to a concept squad. But as you look at it, guys, like, yes, the market is going down right now. If you see some certain players that you actually do like, you need to start to hop on them. The best thing I can tell you to do is do what I do, and that's what we're going to go ahead and we're going to do right now. We're going to monitor players that I actually am very interested in, and then you guys might be interested in some of the same players. So I'm going to not even wait. We're going to go ahead and we're going to call this team of the year. I want to do this with you guys too, man, so you guys can see exactly who we're putting in to this concept squad. I want to get you guys as involved and as a part of this series as I am making it. I want you guys to be right there with me so we can do this together. What we're gonna do here is I'm gonna put in all the players right now that I want to continue to watch during this market crash. So the first one I want to watch is 92 De Gea. I do have him in my club already. So what we're gonna do is I paid for him because he's a part of my team. So what we're going to do, because he's in our club, we're just going to compare price. So we're going to put him in our concept squad, and we're going to see what's going on. Now, guys, I bought him for 675K 4 weeks ago, and he actually went down to 530. I've just been using him in my team. As you can see, 157 games. I've just been using him for my team, so he's a player that's just kind of just chilling in there. I want to put Mr. 92 Maldini in here as well because I do want to watch him like a hawk. I want to put Azpilicueta in here. Although I don't think Azpilicueta is going to drop much because he's an early team of the week. He's one to watch for sure. I want to put Valencia in here. I think Valencia is one that we could look at as that team of the week 1 inform and see if it drops. It's pretty immune in my opinion to really dropping hard, but we could totally keep our eye on it and see if it goes down at any point this FIFA. Next up at left back, I really want to keep a look at Alex Sandro. He's arguably the most in-demand left back in the game, and I want to continue to see what does he do during this crash. Now, obviously, we're not going to be doing any of the left mids. I want to look at the midfielder position. I want to take a look at 91 De Bruyne. He's a guy that could be getting a winter upgrade, and I think that if he drops a lot or enough during this crash, that we got to totally get on him because he's a guy that with a winter upgrade, his card's going to be a 92 rated. I mean, it's going to be the most unbelievable card you've ever seen in your life. Now, we're going to go ahead and we are going to, we're going to just search. I think we're going to go to special. There we go. And then over here, there's not really any good right mids, right? So I think what I'm going to do is we're going to go any. And what we're going to do is we're going to throw in Messi's 90. Do we want to do Messi's 94? Let's do Messi's 94, and then let's go over to the left mid, and we'll do Neymar's OTW. And then at striker, what we'll do is we're going to put that striker Ronaldo, and what we're going to also do is we're going to put, where is he? 94 R9, where is it? Let's put Suarez. So we'll go Suarez. So that's the team we're going to look at. I know the right mid is cut off a little bit over there, but it's Messi, right wing. And then on the bench, what we're going to do is we're going to fill the bench up with a bunch of meaty players, right? And that includes Pele. We're going to do 94 him. We got to get that striker Henry in there for sure. We got to get the Del P. We got to get him. We got to get Cam Hazard. And then we're going to go over a little bit and just get some, not players that are lesser tier, but players that are a little bit more accessible for some of the people that are watching this video and don't necessarily have a ton of coins. I want to put that in for Sanchez. Let's put the Prime Hernandez. We looked at Inform Aubameyang during Black Friday market crash, so let's continue to look at him. Let's look at the Dino. Anything else in here that I really want to look at? Kane. We got to put Blanc in there. Blanc's a guy we got to totally look at. Big time icon. Got to keep monitoring him as we continue this series. And then we're going to have to look at, let me see this. Pogba's inform is one I totally, yep. Mertens inform, yep. All right, perfect. We got a full squad. So these are the players, guys, that I'm interested in monitoring during this crash. I want to just continually look at their prices, check them out, see what they're doing day by day. So right now, as we end this video, what I do want to do is I want to go ahead and just see what are they at. And guys, I'll tell you right now what I've seen them at in the last 24 hours. So I've seen Suarez go as low as 780. He's 789. I saw this card last night up for a 2.99 bin, so just under 3. I don't know if it's sold. I didn't add it to my watch list. We want to get the OTW in here, but the inform we could also look at. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to get the OTW in here. We're going to search Neymar. We're going to go to concept players. We're going to go to the other one. We're going to get the OTW in there for sure. And then 1.43 for this. So I picked this up actually, guys, at like 1.399 the other day, and I flipped it for 1.5. I got out right away. Thank God I did. KDB is actually around 610 right now, which is very low. The 90 Hullet is struggling to drop. He's at 3.62. We really want to look at that card for 3.4 if we can get him at that price. This card I would really like at 1.4 flat. Valencia I would like at any if Valencia could get down somehow to 460, 450, he would be an amazing buy. Sometimes I pick that card up when I flip it at that price. Aspi we're looking at like 250. Maldini we're looking at for like 1.4. Sandro is an interesting one. I think Sandro, if he goes into like the high, I think the medium 50s is a look. Pele under 4 obviously is where we're looking. There's one up actually for 4.25 right now, which is 4.25 and 4.3, which is interesting. So he's actually starting to be listed right there. Ronaldo's at 6.45. 6.45, which is interesting. That's not that high. for him, he, it is high, obviously, but it's not too high. Del P I saw for 1.25 last night, so he's back up a little bit. Striker Henry at 3.199. I've seen that card listed fresh for that exact price. I didn't buy it. It looks like the Hazard's at 1.1. That team in the group stage Hazard is a card that will be affected by the market crash for sure. This Sanchez is really inflated right now. It's got to come down. This Hernandez is extremely low today. I saw this listed up for a 1 million buy now today, which is really, really low. Aubameyang we're looking at for like 530 if we can get him there. This card is extremely low today. He's actually under 1.6, which is crazy for Ronaldinho. Blanc is really low at 820. I think we're looking at 770 for Blanc, and that's a buy. But as you can see here, okay, so that's the monthly, so we'll just move on to the Mertens. And then the Mertens, obviously, I think we want at like 500 flat. But what I'm trying to show you guys right now is there's not a lot of room left. Like a lot of these cards that I'm telling you guys right now, there's not a lot of room left for them to really go down that much more. And that's why when I'm telling you guys prices that I want them for, like Hull at that 90 only needs to go down another 100, 150K for me to want to buy him. So we're going to continue monitoring this, guys. We're going to try to daily upload this series as we do with Black Friday. It's one of my favorite things to do on this channel, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I don't mean to keep you guys here too long today, but there's too much to look at. There's too much to talk about. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you guys smash a like, obviously, and subscribe if you guys are new. Thank you for all the support. Let's hopefully make some coins during this Team of the Year crash. Let's figure out when the time is to buy. We're going to try to figure it out together when we think the market is at its lowest. I appreciate you guys all coming and watching today. I'm out, boys. Peace.
Metro Boomin want some more, nigga.